everybody, and welcome to stream. Welcome. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. I am looking larger than normal. I have done nothing. I feel like I'm larger than normal. Anyway, welcome, and sound and stuff is working today. Yes, no scuff thus far. Hopefully. Yeah, because not like my computer crashed or anything yesterday. So yeah. I feel like Cam is thinking that I'm looking dumb and I am not. There we go. Hello Jeena, hello Edward, hello Seven, hello Fox, and hello to all of the lurkers as well. Welcome. And yes, stream, yes! I love the streams. Streams all the time. Not all the time, I'm gonna have a couple of rest days. I have not yet decided what to stream this week, by the way. I know Thursday is Minecraft. Tomorrow I should probably stream something. Wednesday is probably gonna be a break day. Friday might be another break day. Because I'm going to a big city on Friday with my brother's girlfriend, and we're gonna shop books. Guys! Yeah, maybe Paper Mario. Not tomorrow, probably Paper Mario, because Paper Mario forgot that I did the third chapter. Annoyingly enough, so I need to replay that, and that's not something like it's fun. I like Paper Mario. Paper Mario is one of my favorite games, but it takes a while. And tomorrow I need to do some work tomorrow. Because I have a thing that should have been done months ago, at least 1 month ago. I don't remember when it should have been done, but at least 1 month ago. And I kind of want that thing to go live tomorrow, and therefore I need to actually do it tomorrow. And yes, oh my gosh, it's Baptiste! Oh my gosh, yes! And hello Derp Lord, hello Ochu, welcome to stream. I do hope you guys have been having a wonderful day so far as well. And yes, books is very nice. Books is very, very big. I work on something, then suddenly I get pinged out. You get pinged out? That doesn't sound nice. Huh. Hopefully you won't get pinged out though. No. Don't like that happening. We have to go to bed or no? Yeah, sometimes you need to sleep, apparently. You know what we usually say? Skip schedules are important. Yes, all of the skip. Thank you, hope you have a wonderful day too. Yes, I have so far. Okay, so everybody get their little bingo card out, because I have been with Ophi today. Because we kind of we went to a fika. Fika is a wonderful thing. It's basically you go to a cafe. Yes, we were sipping tea and eating sweets and spilling all of the tea as well. Very important. Much important. I also did a bit of shopping, and funnily enough, like I have been saving my nails a bit because I wanted to do pretty nails, like all of the girlies that I can never do because, yeah. But this Saturday, one of my nails just warped backwards and it started bleeding. It didn't break or anything, but it was blood everywhere. And on my other nail, I think a puppy has bitten there, like it's very sore. So both of my thumbs hurt. And then I did something weird with the shopping cart and I broke one of my nails. So, yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna demolish all of the, not demolish all of my nails, but I'm gonna cut all of my nails and just, yeah. And yeah, horse in the background do be entrancing. It's actually two. This one is Lady on my left. It's a lady because she has 3 white hoofs and she has 1 black. And over behind you guys, I don't know why he's being shy, but behind that is Moose. So yeah. Ouch, I hate when the nail bends. Yeah, it was very painful. But it's fine. It's more annoying with my right thumb because that's the one that's just sore and I don't really know why. So I said I think I got a puppy bite right at the nail bed or something because that's where it hurt, but yeah. But at least you tried with the nails. Yeah, I did. And Lady's gonna be very sad because Lady really likes scritches when you have long nails because scritches are more rough with long nails. And she's always upset when I have short nails. So yeah. And hello, by the way, Teradita. I forgot to say hello to you. But hello, welcome. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. I have very short nails, so I can't relate. Sorry. Nah, it's fine. I normally have, like, I normally grow out my nails and then I get tired of them. I cut them. Like, I don't try to maintain long nails. I normally just go between... I don't know, it's not long nails. I don't go to a salon and get them like several centimeters long. It's just my natural nails. I do have very hard and tough natural nails though. I accidentally touched my thumb. Only reason I have long nails is because I'm lazy. Honestly, same. Not this time around though, but normally same. And I love Lorian. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. You want to know one of the coolest ideas? Or I want to know one of the coolest ideas. Yeah, sure. Why not? We'll be lurking for a while, but enjoy the watching either way. Well, thank you. I appreciate all of the lurkers anyway. So yeah, I appreciate everybody. As long as they don't mean. I appreciate you. But yeah, that's basically me today. I've been cleaning, doing... How many are here? Oh my gosh. That's a lot. Hello, baby. Day. Yes. These people should be bothered by long nail. I don't know, might just be me. I can't work with long nails, the like proper extension long nails. I can't deal with that because I work so much with my hands. But so I prefer shorter nails if that's the range of nails. I prefer them on the shorter side, but I do like a couple of millimeters. It's just that, yeah, I like a little bit longer than just very short trim, but yeah. Imagine a forest in the middle of an ocean where there's ecosystems around gargantuan trees, with these trees even having ecosystems that get set free once a tree falls, making... Huh. That is interesting. I mean, that kind of is the way nature works, though. Also, where the trees break and turn into a survival of the fittest. It's always kind of a survival of the fittest, though. That's kind of how nature is. And in nature, you also have a lot of different ecosystems depending on how big you want to look at it. Like, you can take a look at the entire Scandinavia and just see that as one ecosystem because it's approximately the same climate. But you can also look at one meadow and call that an ecosystem, because that's gonna have similar stuff happening. And one meadow is more akin to another meadow than it is to a forest, for example. But you can definitely also look at one singular tree as an ecosystem, but you're gonna look at much smaller organisms in that case. Interestingly enough, I geeked out, sorry. I realize on me as a guy, long nails are like 5 millimeters. You're talking about long nails. Nah, my long nails, like now, they are kind of long. These are the maximum I would like to have. And they are about 5 millimeters. They are not between 5 millimeters and 1 centimeter, I would say. Like, they're not long. They're not long, but they're long. So yeah, I am drinking tea, by the way. I'm drinking some... I forgot what it's called, but it's basically a Japanese tea with some roasted rice in it. It's really, really good because it gives a kind of nutty flavor, nutty caramel flavor to it. It's really, really tasty. And hello, Mr. Dark. Welcome to stream today. I hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And hello, gaming as well. Welcome, welcome. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day. Matcha? No, not matcha. It is, I think it's gen matcha or something like that, but it's not matcha tea. It's green tea. It's not powder tea. It's a leaf form. I know that tea. Can't remember the name. Yeah, I can't either. I think it's gen something. I forgot. But apparently we are to stream today. And we should probably, honestly, actually try to play the game. I have not pre-played this, so I know a little because I've seen someone play it, but that was a while ago. I think December-ish or something, maybe January, like winter. So, and I watched one stream because I kind of figured that I might want to play this, and then I haven't touched it. So I basically remember fishing. You are to fish. And you have a little boat. And I tried doing my controller, but my controller didn't want to work with this game, so I'm gonna be stuck on mouse and keyboard. And apparently that's not the best, but it is what it is. It is what I has. I do need a new controller because this controller has no rumble and that's boring. This game is fun. Yeah, I know a lot of people really, really like this game. Yay, fishing game! It's not gone wrong, right? No, probably nothing wrong with this. It's a cozy little game. Very cozy. Apparently someone says it's scary, but I don't know. I know that it has horror elements to it, but I know not a lot. I know that I think it's something that just ups every now and then. It starts out pretty similar, pretty normal, but then the horror bits kind of ups out, like goes up, and I don't know if it's scary monsters or if it is the fisher going slightly insane. But that is what I think. I have no idea if that is the case or not. All I know for certain is that it's marked as cozy horror game. And that seemed slightly up my alley. Hope you have a good time playing the game. I hope so too. And I hope you guys have fun with me as well. Well, I've heard of this. Yes. You're doing pretty good now that Jeena is here. I'm happy to see you back. I'm also happy to be back and have all of you guys back again. So describing what I mean isn't as easy because English isn't my native language. It's fine. It's fine. It's not like... As long as you practice English, it's gonna make stuff easier. And also English isn't my first language either. It's my second language. So I can also misunderstand stuff at times. I mean, a place with such trees kind of work like caverns, making those blind, heavenly specialized animals compete with each other to the extreme. I mean, I kind of see it, but I'm not sure that I fully understand either. But that might also be my brain is not braining at its fullest today, so it might also be me. I saw that game in a Nintendo Direct, looked pretty awesome. Yeah, I don't know if that's where I saw it first. I saw it first somewhere at least, but yeah, I saw it somewhere. More people the better. That it is, but I'm not used to having 16 people around this early. And hello Lefty, welcome to the stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. Missed last Jeena stream sadly, but I'm here now. Yes, you are here now. And that is completely fine. And also tell me if the sound is off. As angler wanted! Woo! I hope that's not me. Is that me? I don't have a beard. I was about to say that sounded like a shipwreck. Okay. Why does thumbnail... Oh, I forgot about the title. Yeah, that was me doing a silly mistake. Yes. Good for telling me. I'm gonna fix that later. If it is you, Derby's buff. Yeah. I am buff. Woo! I mean, according to Ophi, I am. But it's more like... I'm strong, but more in working strong. I'm not gym strong. It has the game thumbnail and the proper title for me. Yeah, but I forgot about the Minecraft title on the thumbnail. Like the proper me calling it is Dredge, but I forgot to change the Minecraft logo on the thumbnail. Yeah, so yeah, it's slightly funny. The morning light fills your eyes and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Greater Marrow. I must say, quite a dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Oh, well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. I also like breathing. Breathing is a thing that I enjoy doing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I have had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there and catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Okay. Breathing seems pretty awesome. Yes. Breathing is very awesome. Indeed. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by stand-up before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. Yeah, I already don't trust him. Yeah, he seems a bit like Tom Nook. I have only played the mobile version of Animal Crossing, but I know certain stuff and he seems like Tom Nook. Classic horror playing nice setup. Yeah, maybe. Breathing is the best. Heavy breathing on the other hand, yeah. Not heavy breathing. Normal breathing is nice. Does this mayor use to see fisherman doesn't breathe? Yeah, I hope he's used to seeing a live fisherman. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I need to click. Move forward with a W. Okay. Blip, 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 blip. Woo! Oh, I can turn. Yes. I cannot turn. Okay. F for fishing. I can deal with that. I got a mackerel. I need to place mackerel. Okay. I am getting all of the mackerels. Can I rotate that way? Do I want to rotate it? I don't think I want to rotate it. Oops. I am good at this. Definitely know what I'm doing. I mean, I'm getting a lot of fish. This button is. Do I just tab? I tab. Okay. We do have quite a lot of different fishing pools. Huh? A floating buoy. It serves to mark safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscured hazards. Its dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. Cool, cool. I feel like these fishes look more interesting, so we're gonna fish here. I don't have the correct equipment for this. I cannot fish there. I need to buy more stuff. I can fish here. Okay, I'm starting to remember that fishes look different. Somehow I read that as Call of Duty, and I got very confused. But yeah, it's a COD. COD and Call of Duty are not the same thing. It's kind of different. No, I can place another COD there, I think. That left click, I press yes. And then we I'm playing Tetris. This is fine. Time only advances when moving, fishing, or taking specific actions. Okay, so I can stand still. And time will not pass. That is pretty good. I see... What? Hold on. I see interesting floating stuff. What is this? It looks like treasure. And I like treasure. What year is it in-game? Because that thing came from the 20s. And not the 20s as in these 20s, but the 20s as in 1 century ago. Yeah, I can deal with a lot of those fishies. That is fine. And hello, Kirito. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And yes, I missed you too. Missed you a lot. I missed. There we go. And one there. And then we fish. And we actually need to check the time because I think I need to go back. I do need to go back. I see a red shimmering thingamabob, and I think that red blinking stuff means that I need to go home. I have lights. I see no lights. Hello? No? I am too good. Oh, okay, okay. I see. I understand how to do stuff. I understand. Yeah, a duck. There we go. I am a master fisherman. I have big buff arms. The in-game of year of this game is unknown. Ooh, interesting. Why is there a bright red shining spot behind you? There's I don't know. There's a red aura erupting from his plommonstop. Yes. That's what this hat is called in Swedish, by the way. Plommonstop. You step onto the dock at Greater Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessels. Your stove. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. But I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. I mean, fair. But... yeah, he's Tom Nook. The look could be the 60s, 70s maybe. I mean, it could. Like, I feel it's like the 1900s. But other than that, I have no idea. Hello Sharon, welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. Did it say One Piece? Does it real? I don't know. He is Tom Nook, I know! So, to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt and in turn keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand? Selling fish helps the town and pays off my debt. Got it. Off you go then, sell those fish while they're still fresh. Yeah, apparently fish rot if I keep it on the boat, so I actually do need to sell it. Like ASAP. Why did I remind you of a character from a show? I don't know. Have no idea. Yeah, fishmonger. There was a red stuff, so... okay. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. Yeah. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. Yeah, what happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns on other islands might pay you different, but while you've still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. Fair enough. I have a lot of fish. Do I just press F to sell it? Can I? Yeah, I sell everything. I paid off like 17 bucks on my stuff. Yeah, that was it. That was all the fishies that I had. Rip to the old one, probably. Yeah, either rip to the old one or he got insane. Or both. Could be both. I got me Ray Striker Earth Eagle and Libra and Storm Pegasus Beyblade. I remember my brother talking about Libra Beyblade. I think. The other, maybe Storm Pegasus as well. I do not recognize Earth Eagle. But yeah. Finally got those red arrow stickers on my anime version of Storm Pegasus. That is pretty cool. Very cool. The mayor is standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here. I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? Research part. Okay. Place there. Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. You see, I can't do stuff, but there's a red light there. And when I go stuff, it rotates. It seems like it's on the other side of the island or something like that. I am very interested in it. I also feel like I probably shouldn't go there. What am I playing? I'm playing Dredge. It's basically a fishing game that's probably both cozy and horror-like at the same time. So it might be a very creepy game. I don't know. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is upfront, and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take on any damage from the rocks or any damage at all, I can patch it up, mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hull she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. I'm out, I don't like horror. Well, that is fair. That is fair. I don't think it's this freaky at the start of the game, but it definitely might be later on. So, and I understand. Hope you have a lovely rest of the day. It's not that scary of a game. Yeah, I don't think it's that scary of a game either. I wouldn't play it if it was proper scream scary worthwhile. It might be somewhat creepy, but probably more creepy in a ghost story situation, if even that. And especially in the beginning. What I have seen thus far, and I've seen like 3 hours into the game by someone who actually knows what they're doing, it's not scary. So yeah. And yes, of course I will protect all of you. That is why I'm here. I am here to protect. Yes. A spooky game. I mean, somewhat. Maybe. I think it's more cozy than scary. But it's definitely more on the spooky side than Stardew Valley. It's not difficult to be more scary than Stardew Valley, though, so, you know. I mean, Pokemon Legends Arceus is more scary than Stardew Valley, so. I like the painted polygon style art. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, I read that. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install. So, plan ahead. Weighted line is for larger and deep. Catch is shallow. I can catch coastal. That is shallow. That is also shallow. Well, that is too expensive for me anyway. And it's also bigger. I don't have a big boat. If more fishing speed is probably good, but this is definitely good enough. No, I would like to have it in this direction. Thank you. How much money do I have? There is my money. I have not a lot of... Oh, there are stuff here as well. Cloudy lens. Makes a decent effort of shining through the gloom. Plus 500. I guess that... Yeah, that's lumens. I feel like I'm forgetting the difference between lumen and lux, but I feel like... No, it's Candela. Okay, fine. Okay. Better than a candle, but just... I mean, 500 lumen is fine-ish. Yeah. Rusty outboard engine. Won't get far with this, will I? I have a peculiar engine. I'm pretty sure that a rusty one is better than a peculiar one. Okay, apparently it's not, because mine is 14 knots and this is 10. But that is probably 10 in, like, plus my 14, so that's gonna be 24. That sounds like a lot, though. Probably not. Lumens is a measurement of light, yeah. Yeah, it's one of the 2 measurements of light. There are several, because one measurement is for how much light is being sent out of a light source, and one is for how much light is actually hitting a surface. So yeah. It's basically so that you can both know how much light the sun is sending out, but also know how much light is actually hitting Earth, as opposed to Jupiter or Pluto or something further away. For now, you should be good on the engine. Yeah, I think so too. This is just gonna be important when I go further, and I don't think I need to go further right now. So. Oh, there it tells me how much I have left. That is honestly not a whole lot left. Oh, I can research. Hybrid design. Oh, I like a hybrid design. Hybrid design seems pretty good. Oh, I needed 2 for that. Of course, because it is very good. Probably. I don't know. Oh, there's pots and nets, but I can't do pots and nets. I can do rods and engines and not pots and nets. Yes. What is the tab? Cabin. Yeah, I have a message. I would like to read the message. To Jeena, there are 2 light measurements. Physics will be a bumpy ride the next 2 years. Ha! I mean, there might be more than that, but I know at least 2 because the 2 are the ones that we are talking about in right now. But there's both lux, we call it in Swedish, and candela. Like, one is the how much light is hitting a surface, and one is how much light is being sent out. Basically. But yeah. But then there's lumen as well. So I might need to check up on that. I don't do a lot with light. When I do stuff with light, it mainly something to do with wavelengths and frequencies and stuff like that. Not really intensity. Morning of the 2nd day of the honeymoon and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Greater Marrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. Fair. I think if you're on the honeymoon, you shouldn't fish at all, but yeah. He renamed the boat last night, Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Fishermen do that, especially historically. Yeah. Something to do with luck and bad luck and stuff. I don't know what I want for my birthday. Yeah, Same. But yeah, I normally just write stuff down like a couple of months in advance, but you already have those on your list. That is good. That is good. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. That is kind of cute, to be honest. I do need to drink the tea though. When is my birthday? It's in December, so I have several months to deal with that. So back. I have encyclopedia. Okay. Oh, they're night fishes. Night fishes is probably scary. Do I think I sleep. I mean, I probably could go out fishing at night, but I don't think that's a good idea. So, yeah, we're gonna go away, and we're gonna go fish somewhere. Can I fish in this part now? I can't fish here. December for you too. Yeah, December is best. But my parents want to put like games on there, but there are no games out there like that came out. I mean, that's also fair. Oh, this is a big fishy. I am not gonna be able to fit that many fishes inside of here. Okay. Okay, thank you for being depleted because I cannot fit anything more. Is this the teensy tiny little fishes? Because I can fit some teensy tiny. Why are you upset? Oh, okay, because I have one more. Yeah, okay, fine. Are you teensy tiny fishes? I don't think you're teensy tiny fishes. I think you're pretty big. What? That is a big fishy. Okay, we're gonna play some Tetris here. That is not gonna help me. That is gonna help me though. This is a difficult fish to do. Oh, thank you for being depleted. Are you teensy tiny fishes that I can fish, or are you oceanic fishes? I can fish. Any of those? I can fit one. Yeah, I don't think I can shuffle stuff around. I think we need to go home and sell stuff. Can we... Do we have a speed? We do not have a sprint. This is maximum speed. Yes. I don't know if there was treasure in this game that you can find. Well, I did find a letter. And letter and lures are very much treasure in and of itself. Got a fishmonger. I've had a special order come through for a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal prices. Yeah, tell me. They ask for 1 gulf flounder and 1 grey eel. Just bring them in when you have them. I think I have them! You need to have rod, not a rock. Rocks are not good for fishing. Rods are superior to rocks. Yes. Just in case you were trying to do some fishing with rocks, do change that for a rod instead. Yes. What figurine? I may put all Disney Infinity 3.0 Star Wars set. Means a huge Star Wars fan. I think it was called Twilight of the Republic. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but that does sound pretty cool. I'm fishing in Genshin Impact too. Nice! We're doing all of the fishing today. Woo! I know which one those are awesome figures. I have the 2.0 Marvel ones. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to pronounce that, but yes. We're not hardcore gamers, so anytime I can play a game that's just fun enough for me to enjoy, the better. Yeah, that is also fair. Love Genshin Impact. My favorite character is those. Okay. As soon as you say Venti, everything is that appears on my brain is a very green, sassy dragon. And I don't know about any other Ventis, but that is the main Venti for me, and that is the superior Venti. It's a character from Rune Factory, in case you guys are wondering. But yeah, it's from Rune Factory 4. Her proper name is Lady Ventuswill, but she's Venti. But yeah. Have you gotten a fish for that order? Yes, I do! Just leave whatever you have here. I'll keep the order on ice until it's ready. I have a birth. Hello. And I have this. The fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Good, good. They should be pleased with these. I've got another order here. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night. And well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. Yeah. I'm gonna sell all of my fishes. And we're gonna go back. Hello? Oh, I can click the mayor. What can I do for you? I would like to pay off some of my debt. Of course, how much would you like to pay? All of it! Fantastic! Now, what else can I do for you? What happened to the last fisherman? The last fisherman? Oh, he was very unreliable. He'd go out at night, come back with no fish, and proceed to sleep all day. I don't trust this man. Don't trust him at all. I find it fascinating how different games go about fishing mechanics. They are usually all different, which is fun. As long as you don't do it the Star Stable way. Because the Star Stable way is so frustrating. It's basically that you need to click on time as soon as the bopper goes fully down, but it's also like just before it goes fully down, it can also just shake and you think that it's going down, and if you click then it's not gonna happen. And if it goes down and you miss it because it clicks up really quickly, you miss it and you're gonna have to redo it. And if you do everything correctly, it's still a chance that there's gonna be nothing. And it was so frustrating. Hopefully they've changed it, but I'm not checking because I am not playing that game ever again. For multiple reasons. Stardew has pretty good fishing, says the person that modded it out. Yeah, Stardew has pretty good fishing. And also, Corekeeper. Corekeeper has pretty good fishing. Venti's awesome, never got him though. I know that you're talking about Genshin Impact, but for me it just brain stopped working as soon as you put venti and he. Because, as I said, to me, Venti is Lady Ventuswool, and she's very much a she-her. For me, I don't like grinding for materials in game that waste hours. Yeah, as long as the grinding is somewhat fun. Like if I can go out, explore the nature, and I'm just picking herbs, I find that fun, and I can do that for hours. But then it needs to be beautiful nature. Otherwise, not so fun. But yeah, I don't trust this mayor. He was also a terrible captain. I mean, really terrible. Constantly running around on the reef, even in broad daylight. The shipwright almost ran out of wood for repairs. No, he was no good. One evening he left and never came back. So long, he shan't be missed by us. Now, what else can I do for you? I should get back to fishing. I am not sure I trust the man. But that is probably fine. He's probably only slightly weird. But. Ooh. Hello? What is this? Oh, the lighthouse. The lighthouse towers above. Waves crash endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, human or otherwise, would have their brittle bodies broken and thrown at its feet. You ponder the intrinsic power of this structure, a vast column of stone shouldering the responsibility of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long until it decays into ruin? Its purpose exhausted. The lighthouse towers above. That was slightly poetic. Kinda pretty. Can I go in here? Is there a reason for me to go in here? I can go in here. And there are fishes here. Hello? What? 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 Oh. Okay, I don't know why I couldn't find that, but I couldn't. What? Huh? Exposure to fog and other things increases my panic. Bright light and sleeping will probably do something good with it. I know that... okay, this is probably one of the fishes that I need. How? Black group. Okay. I don't know why I'm so tense at the moment. I am very tense and I don't know why. And I don't like it. Hello, Dane was crooking. Hello, Crooker. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And I'm fishing. And I'm slightly apprehensive. Nope! I need my light. Thank you. I like my light. Light is that... you okay? That rock appeared from nowhere. I needed something more from the night than just the black thingamabob. Hello? Good people? Where am I? That's a rock. No, that's another rock. I'm going to the wrong town. I am so lost. Yeah, here. Now I know where I'm at. Nope, another rock. Okay, fine, we're going to this village. This is fine, everything is fine, everything is perfectly fine! Except that there are rocks absolutely everywhere. Yeah, something slithers into my cargo and I do not like this. Okay, the fog is easing, everything is fine. Everything is perfect. And I am not panicking at all. And everything is good. A sickly stench. Something has rotted, probably. It's ow. No, no birdies. Hello. Do I need to go? Okay, I don't think I can do... Ha! Ha! Pig-like tusks protrude from the mouth of this ravenous brute? What? With no eyes to speak of, it attacks indiscriminately? A slimy creature tainted with the silt and muck of the seabed. Huh. Huh. The eye at the top of the screen isn't helping. Yeah, it really isn't. It really isn't. Let's see. Pursuits. What am I? Yeah, show the fishmonger. I need to show the fishmonger that. Oh yeah, the squid. It was the squid and one black grouper. I don't think this black grouper is gonna count anymore. Because it's not black anymore, it's tusked. And these guys apparently can't. Dock worker. Yeah, I'd better go. This man, these guys can't help my butt, so yeah, we're gonna go back to the other place, and we are not panicking at all. Oh, infected, it's extra flavor. Yeah, exactly, just extra flavor. Yeah. Look, Yuma, welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And also thank you for member. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. You might get some use of that pretty quickly if I get stuff done tomorrow, but hopefully I will. Oh no, the foul smell goes stronger. I just have one little broken engine, okay? It takes me a while. Panicking, start panicking. I don't have a panicking. Yes. Yeah, no panicking. No panicking at all. Honestly, couldn't catch up to streams for a while, so I didn't even got the chance to subscribe, but we have streams again, so it was time. Yes, we do have streams today. We're gonna have a lot of streams. I think my little panicking is lessening. I'm not entirely sure why, but I'm good with less panicking. The mayor is walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood with a spring in his step. Yeah, because he got a lot of money. Fantastic news. Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Marrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. Not if you eat my fishes. In fact, I've granted consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger's services. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you have chosen to be here with us. Yeah, I have some scary fish. Scary fish! I do have ideas. Yes, pull out lightsaber. Yes, lightsaber works. I hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling? I wouldn't do that! Inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Ah. Now, this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish, as though feeling for something. He pauses from one side of its stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Thank you. I felt like I needed to do a scary voice for that. He loves his job. Yeah, apparently he does. I feel like this person has some worrying hobbies with knives and fishes almost. Yeah, I feel that too. Definitely. And hello Shiji, welcome to stream. I hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing and I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen along these parts, so I'm sure you'll find some more before too long. I'll pay you well if you find any more. Yeah, I have some infected stuff. So yeah. I'm gonna toss that into storage. I kind of need to do stuff about that. A man is looking at you through my cabin window? Why are you in my cabin? That is mine. I bought it. I know what you took to the fishmonger. And I'll be clear. I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. Yeah, could you tell me that without sneaking into my house? My boat? I need to fix my boat. That kind of weird. Everything is kind of weird right now. Yeah, cozy and horror themes are really fitting for this game. Yeah. Yeah. We're talking extra space. I like extra space. More attachment points for equipment and even superior hulks. We'll need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects. Lumber, metal scraps, that sort of thing. How do I get those? There's plenty of decent materials around the coast from various shipwrecks and the like. I'm sure you'll find a way to get at them. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored, so don't worry if you only have half of what we need. Okay. I definitely need more light. I can't do any of that. A henchwoman approaches you from the steps to the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Oh. Why are you here? I've come to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Okay. No, I don't need that. Oh, I don't need dry. I need the shipwright. Oh, okay, there's a difference. I understand. Yeah, I repair. I have money. Repair, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like one light is gonna be good to have. What does the mayor... Everybody wants to speak with me again. I haven't slept for over an hour. Yeah, just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east toward Little Marrow? Would you give this package to the dock worker there, please? Sure. The mayor hands you a small damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. Why is this thing wet? The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. It's a fish. I haven't slept for over an hour. Sometimes, yeah. For over a day. It's over a day. Okay. I need to end up. I am quicker now. I don't need my light on. And I need to run over here. Because I don't want this thing to spoil. I get nasty birdies that attack me. Was it those? Oh, that's thunder. Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, 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 Figaro, Magnifico. Bum, 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 bum. What? A delivery. Let's see here. He tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Yeah, nice and fresh. This'll do nicely. I'm to pay to you, I suppose? He hands you some money. Is this me, or are we gonna just step on one more horror territory soon? I think this game is the furthest into horror as I'm willing to take it. But if I am gonna play more horror games, it's gonna be Ophi that tells me what to play. Yeah. I was given this old book and a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it. He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of the pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat anytime. I know how lonely it can be. Yeah. I think I'm gonna sleep. I don't feel like going out fishing in thunder. I don't think that's a good idea. However, there's a shimmering treasure over there, and I do like treasure, so. How much can one miss with? That is a big fish. That is a very big fish. Ha! Ooh, when I clicked the yellow thing, it got really big. That's nice. And stingrays are beautiful fishes. Ooh. Can I pick this? I do not have the right equipment for that. Okay. I can probably get that with the ship, right? Probably. Hello. I can pick up bottles though. This is probably ocean, right? I can't fish here. I can fish here. Never mind. I'm gonna fish here. We trust in no fish choices. That we do. Tänk det fantastiska land som vet hur man gör en brygga. La dam da 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 dam. Allt han göra själv. fit anything more, so I'm gonna go back home. Home is here. I haven't brought the handkerchiefs. I can't do stuff with that, man. Maybe I should have brought the handkerchief, but it's fine. This looks like a shark. I mean, could be a tuna, I guess. Tunas are massive. Yeah, disturb water, but what kind of water is this? Hello? Oh, oceanic. I definitely know how to read stuff in this game, okay? Hello, Fee, welcome to stream. I hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And after I spoke to you as well, because I hope you had a lovely time then. Otherwise, that would be kind of sad. Hello? Oh, I overshot it. I need to go back. Hello? This is where we live. What's Sophie's choice? If I am to play another horror game, it's gonna be you who decide what on earth I'm gonna play. That is what you're gonna choose. No, that button to dock. Hello, fishmonger. I have fishes. Yeah, I'm gonna sell all. I had one very good fish. Hope you paid a lot for that. Oh, yeah. Yes. It's funny how we just mentioned Ophi in a few sentences ago. Yeah. And also, to be fair, Ophi is more often here than she's typing, so. Crossing fingers we get another horror game on the line, so trusting Ophi on it. I mean, we're gonna have to play this a bit more first. Nom nom. What? You wanted octopus, by the way. Oh, I got the book. Nice, thank you. Hello. Is your order gone? Maybe the order is gone. Yeah, but how? Because I can't dredge with that. Is this no? How do? Okay, I don't know how to dredge in the game called Dredge. I think that's a pretty bad thing. It's probably fine though. Yeah, let's undock and let's go see what we can find. We still... No, we don't need the nighttime fishes though, because he doesn't want us to get the nighttime fishes anymore. Oh! I found the squishy squids. I feel like I need to... I like light. Thank you. There's a weird light. Ah! I sneezed. Jeena, don't decide if she will play a horror game or not, just what it would be. Yeah, exactly. I am the one deciding if I am to play or not. Ophi mainly tells me what would be fitting. I see absolutely nothing. I'm going back home. Especially since my light is not that good. Hello, fishmonger. I have got fish for that order. Yes. We have the black river. That is shallow. That is coastal. Okay. There you go. Yeah, not for regular business. I'm gonna sell what I have. I want to go. I want to get back out. I want that black thingamabob. I probably should have done that way back when. I don't think this is a good decision. I still want it. I see nothing. There's some fishes here, though. Okay, that was a rock. And I just need one. I was about to say that we just get one and then we got back home. But then I also, as soon as I thought that... I also thought that, no, I want more. But the game made that decision easy for me because it only had one. Hello, Orion. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And I don't know what that is either, so... Oh. Maybe I can put one Disney Legacy lightsabers on it. Yeah, maybe you could. Oh, I'm not fully docked yet. Okay, fine. Fishmonger! I have a fish. The singular fish that I got. This one has no tusks. Yeah. I didn't think you had it in you. Night fishing is a tall order. Yeah. I am panicky. Been meaning to talk to you about a new business venture I've been considering. Crab pots. I've got one here for you. In fact, it's a bit banged up, but you could get it fixed at the shipwright. Okay. It seems good for me. Deploy crab pot, don't forget where you put it. Should be pretty straightforward. Just drop it out at sea anywhere and then come back after a day or two to check on it. I've got a customer after a fiddler crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. I need to buy. Yeah, I need to buy those. Hi. Yeah, thank you for repairing. Now it lasts for 3 days. That is nice. I am gonna sleep. Sometimes games will be making things easy for us. That they are. That they are. And now I'm just either fine or just slightly panicky. I don't know. This game really is tricky with how much you can see. I feel anxious just looking. Same. Cast things every time. Yes. Ah, okay. No. I'm placing one there. It's gonna be good enough. I forgot to bring the handkerchief. We are bringing the handkerchief. Now we're heading off. I am not very good at this optimization stuff. Legacy lightsabers, I misspell a lot. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It does the same feeling for me when you play Minecraft alone and are in a cave. Also fair. Also very fair. And that looks like a shark. I think it's a tuna, but it might be a shark. What is this? Can I fish this? I don't think I want to fish that though. I think I want to visit this man. And then I go try and fish stuff. Hello. Ni fantastiska män som vet hur man gör en brygga. The man is standing in a doorway, watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a collector of many things. Art and artifacts, treasure and truths. And curious that... And curious? Curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me. I give the handkerchief to the collector. Unexpected karaoke. Yes! I mean, it is a song about fastening a boat to a dock. It's from a very old Swedish movie where so many mistakes are made that they all eventually die. I mean, it is kind of fun. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable, even after all this time. This handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. Oh, hello, Jeena. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks and dark depths. Ooh. I can finally dredge in the game called Dredge. Nice! Find me these lost relics and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I'll merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? Yeah, sure. It's midday. It's probably gonna be fine. He said it! He said the name of the game! Yes! That he did. An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, and a music box and key. Okay. I would encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences. Anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. Yeah, I have. Oh, I have storage everywhere. Okay, that is fine. Ha. What? Oh, I need to read stuff. Okay. I'm reading about rod reels and rigs, and that's probably fine. I don't know. I feel like this is important. I feel like both are important, but we're gonna go with that one. We had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows at the back of Greater Marrow. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere. I know that feeling. And struck the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but it jostled us around and a few items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which is of some concern, but we believe all important articles are accounted for. He has been checking over some notes from the boat renaming ceremony. He's paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. I have never known him to be so superstitious. I don't know. It's always easier to blame superstition. Okay, those are done. Search for relics. Find key. Okay, these are actually telling me where they are. Okay. Okay. That's not spooky scary at all. How is my Pokemon Master journey going? That is doing kinda good. Kind of depending on which game you're asking about. I feel like I shouldn't do these fishes right now because they are really easy to just... What?! That's a lot of ice. That was like a gazillion more ice than a mackerel is supposed to have. I got a good fish. Feel like returning back home. Ooh, do I go quicker if I go along stuff like that? I thought there were fishes there. Maybe there weren't. I need to light my little light. Ow. I got a ring. Nice. And now it's dark. But darkness is fine. Because darkness is my friend. I've come to speak to darkness again. I don't think there's anything there. It hasn't been there for one day yet. So I'm gonna check it tomorrow instead. But I have a mackerel of many eyes. The seagulls didn't get your cash, those blasted pests. Yes. Do I need to... No? Okay. Yeah, that needs to go to the weird man, though. Do I want another one of these? Nah. Like Jeena Saxon, it sounds like a Scottish girl speaking English. Very cute. Yeah, mainly because, like, when I was young and learned English, I was speaking to a lot of Scottish people. Like, those were my first interaction with people that couldn't speak Swedish. So, yeah. And hello, Blacklift. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. Got that 360 surround view. That I have. It's very good to have in this game. Do I want something? Do I want a new engine? I don't think I do. Do I want something here though? Oh yeah, I will need materials. I don't have materials. Right. Right. Alright, where's Kitty? Kitty is behind me. She's sleeping. I'm doing some chin scratches for you guys. So yeah. I can also give her a bit of candy. Because I did prepare with kitty candy. For obvious reasons. But yeah, she's mainly sleeping. It has been a very rainy day, so I think she's pretty tired. But she does like food, so. Are there 5 pets for Kitty per viewer? Yes. I'm gonna do that, just not right now. Right now she got a couple of candies. We didn't manage to ban the witch. The weather didn't want to turn with us. No. But hello Neo, welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far, even without the witch burning. Yeah. And that sounds probably weird to anyone who isn't Nordic. But that's just midsummer weather for you though, right? Like, it's not a midsummer if it isn't just raining or extremely windy or something wrong with the weather. Yeah, do you know of any shipwrecks around here? She eyes you suspiciously. What? Yeah. The witch burning for the Midsummer Festival. I still feel like you should burn a witch while wearing flower crowns, because that seems way more unhinged and therefore way more fun. Jeena's cat is very cute. He is kind of... What? She? I have a she cat. And yeah, she's kind of light grey. She doesn't have any stripes on her greys. And then a lot of white. I needed to pet because she was looking at me. She's still looking at me. She probably wants more candy. I don't know. We do something called Hexafeberble in Germany, so I guess that is the same. Maybe. I have orange kitty. Orange kitties are very cute. There is a spot near the back of Greater Marrow where the current carries in wreckage from the sea. Ooh. Some nights you can see a natural glow rising from that patch of dark water. I can't imagine what's down there in the deep. I'm not sure I want to find out, but... Hexafeberble means witchfire. Yeah, I could kind of understand that, but yeah. I have no idea how to pronounce that, so I'm just gonna blah blah blah. So if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you just move on. Okay. I don't know what I'm looking for. A mysterious man told me to search for it. So yeah. Good to know that not only Scandinavians keep up with the traditions. Yee! Yee! It's kind of fascinating how many things us Germanic people are actually have in common. Because the Scandinavians definitely have a lot in common, but it's also interesting to see when we have that same thing in common with Germany. Because mainly it's either only us Scandinavians, or it's Scandinavia and Germany. Yes, the good old days. Yes. Orange kitties are very odd. No, they're cute. They're cute. Have you heard of any strange things happening? I see plenty of strange things from atop the lighthouse. Sometimes I don't know whether or not I can trust my own eyes. She holds the lantern up so that it shines brightly onto your face. Are you really standing here in front of me, or is this just another of the fog's tricks? I don't know. Who lives on Blackstone Isle? I see a lot from up here, you know. I saw that ill-fated boat return. I chose to look the other way. I watched an unnatural glow flicker through those windows. Whatever you got planned, I hope you know what you're doing out there. I don't think I do. I love my orange kitty though. Yes, you should. You definitely should. You approach a woman sitting on the dockside, staring out to sea. She turns to you. What's it like out there? I don't want to say that it's peaceful because it's not, but it's difficult. It's got to be Dan's like better than this bloody town. I think I just need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward, moving along. It's not so bad here. She's gazing out at sea again, lost in thought. Say, if you find me some materials, maybe you can help me move. I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard about, Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit too. Yeah. Just stack it up at Steel Point when you have anything. I'll pay you when the job is done. Cool. What's a Swede's favorite food? That's gonna be very different depending on who you ask. Yes, I do like fried potatoes. Potatoes is awesome. Yeah. Pursuits? Oh, okay, fine. I know about that. Yeah, I have one of these. Many-eyed mackerels. What on earth are these crosses? Are these stuff that I need to do? Probably. Twisted Strand seems difficult to deal with. I want to rest. Let's rest and then just head out in the morning. Yes, Sigurd and Brunhilde being the heroes and princesses of the Germanic version. Wait. We do what? It's very cool. Germany also have the stories about Fafnir. Yeah. So yeah. Fisherman, have you run into a photographer on your travels? She docked here a few days ago for supplies. I have not. I suggested that she take some pictures of the town for promotional purposes, but she didn't seem too interested. She mentioned she was heading south. Perhaps you should introduce yourself. Maybe. I'm gonna undock. And I'm gonna check on my little crabification pot because it's splashing around. And I feel like that is a good sign. I have a fiddler that is a big crab. That's gonna be good enough. Yeah, we can leave it there. That's gonna be fine. This is just... yeah, that's just mackerel. I feel like I should up the engine now, though, because the game is kind of starting to push me to go further. And that is gonna be very difficult with the engine that I have. I'm not dealing with those fishes. Those are tiny. I kind of want things. I got the thing. I got one piece of thing. That's fishes, that's fishes. I don't know what that is. But that is something splashing along. No, this is not fishes though. This is shapes in the deep. I got pearl earrings. Cool. Not really what I wanted, but probably good. Oh, there's a little shipwreck on the bottom. That is kind of cool. I'm gonna dredge here. I feel like this should be good. I missed that. There we go. I get more lumber. I like more lumber. Place that there. That is fine. Why is the clock that much? Okay, I'm done with sustainable fishing, apparently. I can read that one, in that case. And I can dock here. I mean, this is a dock. I should be able to sleep here, right? Material pile. This is the island where the builder wants materials delivered. Oh. I also want materials, but fine. I am way too kind for my own good. I'm tired, my social battery is dead, and need to get up for doctor's appointment at 8:10. I got appointment. Yeah, that is fine. That is very understandable. Tiny was the therapy you mentioned before, was an appointment, something else. Yeah. But I just, like, if you need to go sleepy sleep, you should definitely go sleepy sleep. Because it's very understandable that you're tired after midsummers. That is a very tiring thing. So, very fair. I do need metal stuff. This is not metal because it floats. I think. What on earth? Bolt of cotton? Okay. I didn't know cotton was a thing that I needed, but apparently I need cotton for something. I feel like I shouldn't get it otherwise. I don't think the game just hands me stuff that I don't need. Right? Is this metal? This is metal! I missed. That was so bad. Like, the other places were so quick. Oh my gosh. That stuff is big. Yeah, that is rotting crab now. I should have... I forgot I had a crab. Oops! Yeah, I don't think I can do anything about that, so... Let's not hurry. Because boat is very slow. But we're gonna go back here, and we're gonna dump the metal. And then we're gonna find a lady. I just want to sing the docking song as soon as I just dock. Especially when it takes a little bit longer to dock than normally. You've delivered the necessary materials. You should let the builder know. I will. Oh, da 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 do, do 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 do, na 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 na, la na 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 na. Yeah, thank you. Might tip out in half an hour or so, but wanted a dose of Jeena. That is very understandable. I want a dose of you too, so that is a yes. Physical therapy is Wednesday. Doctor's appointment is just answer for yearly blood work. Nothing serious. I was just told, but they want to talk. Yeah, that is fair. Doctors do want to talk every now and then. I left the hoot hoots. I don't wish to speak with the hoot hoots, though. I do wish to speak with that random red thing, though. That is very intriguing. Very intriguing. Wanting a dose of Jeena, you will really... Stop it. Hello, fishmonger. Where did my crab go? Oh, it rotted. Yeah, it rotted away. Yeah. Sorry, I have nothing apparently. Was it here? I have planks? What? Do I need to store all of the things first? Okay, I have stored things. Does that work better? I mean, I have... Oh. Okay. I'm not sure I want that, though. I mean, I have that. I'm not sure what I want, so I'm just gonna... No. I do feel like I do want one more engine, though. Because I definitely feel like we're not moving quickly enough. Yeah. Was your Midsummer Fest? I mean... I always work with harvesting hay during our Midsummer because that was on Friday. So it was normal for me. But normal for me is... a bit odd compared to most, so it's fine. Tea is cold. You've done it? Well, no sense in wasting time. No, we're not gonna get moving. I'm gonna sleep. Oh, you take up a whole lot of space. Good riddance to you, Greater Marrow. I'm onward bound. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep first. No flower crown for Jeena? No, no flower crown for me. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to undock. Baba! Yeah, I should definitely do this, though. Ooh. Yeah, and we're gonna pick that thing up, because that thing is not really going that fine. Om ni fantastiska män som vet hur man gör en brygga. I just need one. Okay. Yeah, that's done. Now I want to sell that. I can't sell the builder, though. But hay for the horses? Yeah, hay for horses. Been a long time since you danced then? Yeah, I haven't danced in quite a while. And duck. And now we're gonna... Yeah, this is faster. This is definitely faster. What on earth is that? Hello? It's a barbed eel. I'm gonna hand it in before it grows bad. Dancing Jeena would be a nice sight to see. Nah, I'm not that good of a dancer. I'm not. Oh, is she thunder? Fishmonger, I got a weird fish for you. Don't overcommit yourself, especially when that sun starts going down. Better to come back with a small catch than not come back at all. Fair. But I've seen you wanting weird fish. I got a weird fish. You're a weird fish person. Yes. In multiple ways. Eel is delicious. I think so. I don't remember having eaten eel, to be honest. It's not a common food. Right, so now we go skedoodle, and we skedoodle around these parts here. I see logs, I think. No, that's cotton. This is cotton. I can get some more cotton, probably. Good. Oh, research pot, that is good. I was starting to wonder where on earth I would get new research pot from. And more cotton. Wow! Okay, now this spot is depleted. Did I accidentally go the wrong way around? I think I was. There was this way, right? No, we kind of need to get this lady to where she needs to be. She has been on my boat for 10 hours. Ooh, she's a shiny rock. Hello, shiny rock. The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes can focus on them. I'm gonna touch it! The cold stone does not respond to your touch. Fair enough. Am I lost? I feel like I'm lost. And that is not a good place to be. Where on earth is this lady meant to go? I'm going back home. Oh, that's a rock. Oh, I see the weird purple shiny thing. What's this weird purple shiny thing? Is that a scary thing? Hello? I need to shuffle lady around. Yeah, she can lay down instead. And I got the key. I am also slightly lost, but now I think I know where I'm at. I also know that there are rocks nearby. So that's gonna be slightly scary. Okay, I see the rocks. Ish. Where on earth is home, by the way. I think this is the home. Yeah, this! No, this is home. Okay, I found the lighthouse. This is home. Okay. Jesus, there was a rock there too. Okay, everything is fine. Oh my, you look exhausted. You're not forgetting to get some sleep, are you? Yeah. It's 4 a.m. That was a very stupid question, and why are you awake? As I always say, taking frequent breaks is an important part of being productive. Cool! Yeah, repair everything. Thank you. That goes to storage. I don't need that right now. I'm gonna store those two. And that one, I'm gonna deal with that later. That too. I'm gonna deal with absolutely everything later. Have to go settle, but wish you good luck, streamer. Yeah, good luck. And have a great day or night, everyone. Yeah, bye-bye, Seven. Have a lovely rest of your day as well. And I'm gonna try and find where on earth this lady goes. Was it to the north? I don't feel like it was to the north. Stone Isle, Little Marrow. Was it on that island? Maybe it was on that island. Maybe. Fisherman takes to sea at 4 AM. Fair. This fisherman comes home at 4 AM, okay? We are not the same. No, I was not over there. I was not. What kind of thing is that? That's a big skeleton. Yeah, this is where I was yesterday, and that did not work out well. But all that's left of this boat is an old husk. You pull a little closer. I'm gonna look inside. Ooh. I've got a lot of interesting things and some lumber. Lumber is good. I like having lumber. But yeah, I definitely feel like this is not where she was meant to go. But what on earth is that? A slab of rock juts from the water, bearing crude symbols of curved fish. Uh-huh. At its base, a rough shape has been chiseled away. That's cool. And not creepy at all. I feel like I need to place fish on that altar, and that is probably not scary. Where is this lady meant to go? No, that's not what I wanted to do. Steel Point, an island to the north. Yeah, we need to go north. Yeah, I was definitely going in the wrong direction. Good to know. Yeah, we're right click to place it. I knew that. Didn't know that a foghorn would be something that we might need. Okay, I'm just running around in circles getting absolutely nothing done, but that is fine. Probably. This is a fishing game, and this lady has been in my cargo for over a day. She is not complaining. And I don't think that's a good sign. Summon the fish god. Yeah, there's probably something like that. That was not a lot of squid, but that is also very close to town, so I'm fine with that. I have a fish for you. There we go. I'm just gonna store a bunch of stuff. Can I store her? I can store the lady! You might want to check in on her. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I probably should check in on her, but yeah. She's fine. I mean, when she's like that, she's probably not fine, but she's on her feet now. She's fine. I just got lost at sea for a bit, and that's fine. We're gonna undock now. This fisherman apparently starts work at 6 AM, so you know. Now, that's not shaking. I don't think there's a fish there. Or a crab. Okay, so we need to go north. We are going north currently. Oh, is that the dock over there? I think so. I can't fish here, right? I can. And it's curved fishes. I like these fish. They are very easy to just stack. Hello, Tech. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And the fishing is going great. We do catch the odd mackerel with like 7 eyes, but that's probably fine. Sun goes rotten, but mostly fine. Yeah, definitely mostly fine. We also have a lady that's been in our cargo for like 2 days now. But she's also hopefully mainly fine. Like, she's speaking! Look, she's speaking. It's fine. Yes. Yes, this will do. Thank you, fella. Give me a short while to get things built here. You're welcome back anytime. She reaches into her toolbox and pulls out a handful of components. Take these. Always good to have on hand. Thank you. I'm gonna do all of the research when I get back home. Right now I'm gonna go to that weird shrine over there. I think we have time for that. Now we're gonna see what we can do with our curved little fishies. Maybe we need more fishies. I think we need more fishies. I don't have enough fishies yet. They are getting more difficult to stack though. I can only fit 1 more. Unless I move things around. Yeah, I can fit 1 more. Okay, I can't fit anymore. So, the weird shrine is over here. Let's see what happens. Also had a good day, but rotten dice like, oh no. Oh no. What happened? Okay, this is definitely a game of Tetris. Wait, what? Okay, okay, fine. I can do this. I can do this. A wave washes over the fish, sweeping them away. When the water recedes, you notice something is lodged against the spindle. A handline reel wrapped one end is crafted with a crude bone hook. Okay, I sent it to storage. This is not a spooky, scary fishing game at all. I'm definitely not fishing fishes with bones. It's fine though. It's probably fine. Is my light on? Yeah, my light is on. I'm gonna dredge. Oh, this is metal. I need metal. I have a lot of all of the other things and I don't have a lot of metal. Metal is big though. Can I skedoodle stuff around? I can skedoodle stuff around. No, that's not what I meant to do. I did an accident. I don't think yeah, it's depleted. And it's dark. Lovely. We're gonna take a big turn because I know there's a bunch of rocks. There's a rock. Highly. Yeah, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. My D&D Pathfinder dice luck is usually okay, but today we're all having horrible dice luck. Like the entire team rolled poorly. Oh, that is both horrendous and also hilarious at the same time. But basically we had this big plant to fight, which isn't usually a big threat, but the acrobatic one fell into a well and the team got chewed on while not hitting attacks most of the time. I see. How good is fishing up fishing? Yes. Average 4 is so terrible. Oh god, yeah. Yep. Also, we walked into the final boss room, but we still didn't do all the quest stuff to make him weak enough to fight. Oh no! So he kicked our butt on the way out of the door. Oh no. Hello James, welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. Fishmonger, I have expensive fish for you. And it's not stale. It's worth a bit more at the very least. Yeah. Now, this is where... No, this is not where I do the researchification. Where do I do the researchification again? Do I do that here? No. On the dry dock? Oh, research! I found the research button. It's fine. Right now, I honestly want that more. But I have a lot of upgrading parts, so. What is that? That looks scary. Oh, that is a massive rod, but it catches basically all of the stuff. That is pretty cool. Mangrove? There are mangrove swamps? And I can catch volcanic fishes? That is also very cool. I probably want to research some engines though. What is that? Ooh, jet drive. Efficient. are they? Or large? I think I like the large ones. And I can't do nets, so it's fine. Also, this game looks fun. What's it about? Yeah, fishing and horror. It's a... yeah. You go fish, and then scary stuff happens. And that's basically it. Hello, I want to buy one of these guys. Thank you. And I need to store some stuff. And I think I need to grab these guys and go to the weird man. I don't know if the weird man wants these things, but I'm gonna go there and see what happens. Coastal and shallow, because that is shallow and that is coastal. So if I grab that instead, I should... yeah, uninstall that one. Can I send to storage? Thank you. And this one. To cargo. And we're gonna install. And now I can go do both coastal and shallow. Oh, but it's really slow. Oh, I see. I mean, it's not much slower than that. I think I want to uninstall that either way. That is coastal and shallow as well, but that is definitely better. I mean, this gives us an aberration bonus, which is probably pretty cool. But we might want to go for that one later on. Right now... oh, and I placed it in the wrong spot! This is fine. Oh, that is too expensive. I probably wasted a lot of money on this. Okay, we're gonna slip. Everything's fine. Alright, I got to go sleep now. Thanks for the stream, Jeena. Take care, everyone, and remember to stay hydrated. Yes! I was lurking for a good time today, also 2 AM. Yeah, you should sleep. And I needed some light on this situation, because it was starting to get really dark. And now Kitty is just has closed her eyes, but I can feel the stare under her eyelids, if that makes sense. But yeah, good night, gaming. Have a lovely night's rest, and hope to see you next stream. It was great to read you again. Miss you a fair bit until next time. Yeah, bye bye. Bye bye. And hello, Kotsave. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day's rest. And how did I find this game? Looks very niche, or am I out of the loop? I mean, there was some talk about this game when it first came out, but it came out 2023, I think. So that definitely was some time ago. Ooh! I got multiple crabs. There we go. Yeah, 1 day remaining should be fine. We just need to be very quick about it. And I'm gonna place this new one a bit further out. I'm gonna place it here. Because this seems cool. Do I have more stuff? No, I do not have more crab pots. was about to ask, how on earth did it know which crab pot I wanted there? But I only had one, so... Did Jeena just make a pun? Maybe I did. If I did, it was not my meaning. And I want the light, and I probably don't want the light on all the time. That's probably not what I want. Hello, dude! You enter the collector's house. He's standing at the back of the room, still holding the silver and crimson book. He seems impatient. Well, you have something, don't you? Show me. I have a massive key. It's basically the same size as a person. You hand him the key. The cold metal shimmers a strange shine as he holds it. The shape of the key, the teeth, the head now somehow seem changed, smaller. Has it always been this way? Is this all? Where's the lock? Don't know. Be right back, gonna grab small dinner real quick. Do it! Oh yeah, how I found this game. I found another person playing it a few months ago, and then I just remember that this thing existed, and I figured that this might be the correct amount of spooky spook for my channel. The collector grows agitated. It seems the pieces we're looking for have traveled further than I anticipated. Much further, I suspect. In that case, allow me to aid your travels. He turns a few pages in his book and mutters something low under his breath. What? A burst of light fills your vision and you stagger back briefly. Now go. We have more relics to uncover. Otherworldly speed at a price? What? My intuition tells me that the current may have carried some debris to the southeast toward Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. I'll mark the location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? Take a look at these trinkets. I found a lot of stuff. Do not bother me with common clutter. I hear the trader in Little Marrow deals with such trivialities. Anything else? This man scares me slightly. Not scares, but he is weird. But how long have you lived here? Quite some time. I used to be a fisherman, as was my father before, but 2 decades ago I took up residence here. I needed to focus on other endeavors. I found that this island has a certain strength to it. Those dark basalt columns stretching downwards into the deep. Anything else? Yeah, the words you read from that book, what did they do to me? The book holds power from the deep. I merely extended its powers toward you. Is there one in particular you wish to know more about? The haste one, that is the only one you did. The words of haste are instant and cruel. They will impart a terrible speed to your vessel. Be warned, however, it may put a great deal of stress on your engines. Are there other powers you wish to know? No, that was the only thing. Who owned these things? Suspicious person. Very deeply suspicious person. Hello Jeena, hello Rizana, welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. I'm gonna head off now, but thank you for the Jeena dose, much needed. You're welcome! And see you all soonish. Sleep well, and when you all get there. Group hug. Yes! I can't read anymore. But group hug! Group hug! All of the group hugs. Oh yeah. I asked him if he knew who owned the stuff first, and he just said yes, and whoop! He looks at you. For a moment, a look of something like regret flashes in his eyes. An old friend. Anything else? That is this workshop. I'm gonna go inside. It's locked. Okay, fine. Fine. need to select it. Okay, there with E. And then we sprint. And that is not what I want to do. I want lights to be a thing. And I can't fish here. Oh yeah, I'm way south. I should go north. But... oh well, this is fine. Oh yeah, I should head to the village. I definitely should head to the village. I am good at timing stuff. Luckily for me, I do not play rhythm games. I mean, I guess I kind of do right now though, but you know what I mean. That's not gonna help. I can fit another. Look, it fits there. Oh, come off it. Yeah, that was my mistake. That was also my mistake. There we go. Okay, there's the lighthouse. Okay, fine. So maybe we sell the fishies first, and then we head over with the trinkets. That's probably gonna be fine. And I hope your sleep will be extremely pleasant. I'm always happy to have you here. Yes! Yes, yes. I should probably light the lights, so that we're not spooky spook. And I'm back with food. Nice! Anyone want some mixed salad with rice? That sounds pretty good. I might want to have that. Yes, please. Oh, vi är fantastiska män. Not vi, though. I am not an amazing man. The lighthouse keeper emerges from the dark forest that flanks the town. She walks towards the dock with a confused look on her face. Oh, it's you. Who were you expecting? Your engine, it sounds like... I'm sorry, I mistook it for the vessel of an old friend. Oh? Dejected, she turns and walks back towards the lighthouse. Ha! Interesting. Thank you, Dick. Thank you. Nom. Oh yeah, fishmonger. You're gonna... yeah, I got the crab. The crab has give one of the shipwrights to be able to patch them up. Yes. There we go. The fishmonger wraps up the crabs and hands you some money. Thank you. This'll do. Glad you got some use of that old pot. You can always buy more here or repair damaged ones at the shipyard. Thank you. I have one final request for you. As you've seen, some fish around here can develop odd deformities. What do you think happens to a person that eats the flesh of one of these mutants? I would guess that they get sick. Well, perhaps, but I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish. Any will do. Just keep this between the two of us. That seems incredibly shady. I don't think I should do that. That does not seem like a good thing to do. Not at all. But I can now fish in the ocean. Thanks, I go munchies for a bit. Yes! I feel like it. I feel like rice goes very well with salad and cocktail sauce. Yeah, it does. Like, right now, my current go-to lunch has been basically like a kebab bread. Like a kebab roll bread. And then you put a lot of green kale. It's called kale. And then a lot of kale. And then some chicken. And then mangoes. And then I have an avocado lime sauce that I pour over it. And that is very tasty. Very tasty. Fishmonger is not looking like a shady man even. No, not at all. Very, yeah. Very good man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, now I can do more fishies. More fishes in more spaces. And these things need to go over there and sell. And then I can rest. And now we undock and we hurry over to this little pot before it breaks. Because this thing is about to break. Oh, it's 10 hours remaining. It was fine. But yeah, this thing needs repairing. And then we're gonna go over here. I feel like we should do this on the way back, but anyway, we're gonna fish because now we can fish here. It's a bronze whaler. Whatever. That is big fish. That is a very big fish. And I have one measly common crab. Okay, that was rude. I put down a very big crab pot. And it's just one measly little tiny thing. Excessively rude. Painter? I can paint my boat. You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques, the shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello, is that? No, I don't believe we met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps? I have a lot. I have a goblet. It's not a goblet of fire. It's a goblet. So, you know. Yeah. And I have earrings. Pretty nice. I have an old iron chain. I have a worn gold ring. And I have a citrine ring. Yeah, you don't buy fish. Right, no, it doesn't buy fish. Ah, the fisherman. I had thought you might stop by. Welcome to my humble studio. If you're wanting to experiment with some decorations, yes, I'm the person to talk to. What sort of decorations? I can attach flags and bunting to add some style to your boat. I have a design here already that you might like. If you find any others on your travels, bring them back to me and I can bring them up for you. Of course, I can also add a splash of color to your hull. I'm sorry to say that my selection of pigments... Wait. I think you're missing a verb there. Limited at the moment, though. Could I help find more pigments? Hello, Nature! Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And hello, Herman, as well. Welcome, welcome. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And the amount of Germans increased by 50% at least. Nom nom. He thinks for a short while. The other day, down by the shoreline, I saw a strange crab with the most strikingly vibrant coloration. My knees aren't suited to clambering over rocks and chasing crustaceans, you see, but if you caught such a creature... He clears scraps of cloth and paper from his workbench, revealing a large pestle and mortar. With the right binding agent, we can grind them together for a mixture. He turns back to you, a cunning plan formed in his mind. Fisherman, bring me some of those strange crabs. We'll turn your vessel into a work of art. That seems like a lot of better thing to do with weird fish. I approve of making stuff into paint. I do not approve of feeding a seven-eyed mackerel to people. I don't think Spira would approve of that. She would be so mad. I would have worm off the sidewalk a few minutes ago. That's very nice. That's very nice. Those little wormies are doing a good job. Everything is proceeding as I have foreseen it. Oh no. Oh no. I really liking the aesthetics of this game. It seems like a cool combination of cozy fishing game and Call of Cthulhu. Yeah, it's definitely some Call of Cthulhu coming. And I'm in the start of the game. I know that there's more coming. Mainly because I'm way too scared to go out fishing late, so yeah. Hello Hunted, welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And the weather here has been mainly raining today. Wait, you are German too? What a coincidence. I'm not a German streamer. Sadly not. I come from up north. So yeah. I do have a lot of Germans in chat though. What can I help you with today? Change flag? I want a fish flag. Yeah, that's kinda cute. Yes, as you wish. Can I adjust bunting? Bunting on? Ha! No, I think I liked it more without the bunting. The bunting off. Yeah. What's the liver flag? It doesn't seem to. Oh! They translate them to the north of the Marrows. I have not. Probably. I don't think I want to paint the but this is pretty cute. Wait, are we gonna play the DLC as well? I don't know. This is my first time playing it, so I don't know. I've been to Germany, but no, I'm a Texan living in Pennsylvania. Yeah. Yeah. Here now 50% is half, so we have 2 and increase them by their half, we get another one. Yep. Yep. Oh, you struggle with the math. Yeah, 2 Germans grew to 3 Germans. That isn't 50%. Unless nature is German, then it would be 2 to 4. Yeah, I calculated from 2, so yeah. 2 more would be 100% increase, and 1 more would be half of the 2, so yeah. I see, so this is a Dredge blind run or playthrough. Yeah, it's mainly blind. I have watched a person who knows way more than me play for about the same time. And that got way further, but that was also a few months ago, so I don't remember a whole line. Hello, is everything okay? What do you know about any strange occurrences? I don't get out a lot anymore, so I don't see much of what goes on. But I do remember the old mayor in his final days. What an awful sight it was. Screaming and throwing things into the sea. Throw it back, he would cry, over and over. Begging anyone who would listen. Howling it to the wind. These days, I almost feel like I understand. Anything else? Do you know of any shipwrecks? Well, yes. You see, my only son was lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there somewhere, in one of those wrecks, all alone in the cold, dark water. The man is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief rack his body. I was wondering, I noticed you have some dredging equipment installed on your vessel. If you're able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, I think he'd feel more at peace if his mementos were with me. He wore a bronze belt buckles, especially engraved. I'd recognize it anyway. If there's a chance you could find it, I'd be in your debt. Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. The son has a skill issue. Ah, no. Poor thing. I feel so bad for him now. Oh no. Yeah, this thing is not fitting. Okay, that's better. Okay, missed. There we go. I don't think I can move stuff around to fit anything more, so we'll just head back. Peter isn't gonna like this one. Probably not. Yes, fish Tetris. That is this game in a nutshell. We're just Tetris. Poor guy. Yeah, very poor guy. I feel sorry for him. Now, fishmonger. Buy my fishes. Haven't seen that strange red light in a while. Wonder what it was. It was a key. Now, if you're wanting to get a bit more of your engines, take a look through this book. On the house. Ooh, thank you. I like books. I don't really know what the books are doing, but I like them. And that is way too expensive for me right now, so I'm gonna wait on that one. Improved engine. Plus 50 knots, and that is plus 10 knots. I have known. Ooh! I do not have the space for that. That is plus 8. Oh, that is a lot. Yeah, we're just gonna repair. We'll go here. Yeah. Okay, there we go. And if I go back here now, and then I think we probably should sell that. And then we get this one, and we install this one, and that should be a whole lot more shiny stuff. Okay, a whole lot more. Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's go out and do some fishing. And hello, Caleb. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And things are going swimmingly. Because we're doing all of the swimmings. No, wrong button. I went this button, and that button, and then that button. And then that button, and that button. And everything is good. And everything is good. What is this? I think these are the tiny fishes. I don't have time for the tiny fishes. I need to go with the large fishes. The large fishes are gone now. Probably because it's night. I suddenly feel like I shouldn't be here. But I have a bright light and I'm probably fine. And I'm gonna do some nighttime fishing because that is the sanest thing to do. Arrow squid? That's a new kind of squid. Tentacles sprout from a glowing core inside a gelatinous sac. Other cores lie dormant alongside. Nice! Awesome! As I said, everything is perfectly sane. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Okay, I'm starting to hear scary noises. We should probably head back now. I don't think scary noises are a good thing. Okay, there we have rocks. I'm seeing double. I also think seeing double is probably not good. What if we drop that? Because I feel like something was... Why did my lamp suddenly just... do stuff? Yes, I have a mutant. Remember, any aberrant will suffice. I suspect they're all the same underneath. And probably, I don't think that's a good idea, but sure. The fishmonger takes the aberrated fish from you. He clutches it closely to his chest, wringing his hand around its slimy body. Yes, this should do nicely. Here's what the fish is worth. And why don't you take these two? They're not of use to me. Thank you. Do you hear it? It sounds like the faintest whispering. You listen. Silence. In the stillness of the room, the fishmonger's hands begin to tremble. His face grows anguished. Please, sell what you need, then leave. I must deal with this creature. Quickly now. Okay. Bye-bye. The fishmonger's door slams behind you. You hear the heavy scraping of a metal bar sliding across it. Yeah, he's slightly insane. He's slightly insane. Yeah, I was slightly busy, but yeah. Pretty smooth. What's the Jeena lore? What's my lore? You want my lore? It's time to enjoy Jeena lore again. As MadFat asked, where the lore at? There is a lot of lore. Yeah, I was very much locked in for a bit. But yeah, my lore is basically that I got trained as a knight, mainly with a lot of boys. I was the only girl there. But yeah, we don't need to go much into the school years. I was training to become a knight, basically. And that's also when I got Moose. Moose is my war horse. Very strong, not very brave, but he's very strong and he's very kind. And my first job as a knight was to serve a lady. Her name was, or not lady per se. I was to serve under a noble house. And the lady's name was Ophelie. And I mainly became her personal knight, which is slightly weird because a knight, you're not really supposed to serve under a lady. You're supposed to serve the man in the house. But I mainly was her knight. And I served her mainly making sure that she felt safe. Like I was escorting her around places, I was doing stuff for her. And her husband was a bit of a control freak. He wasn't ruling his lands with the kindest of hands, let's just say that. And I had to follow some orders that I didn't particularly like, but I was young and I was naive, and I thought that I needed to do that because that's what I was ordered to do. But then I went away to meet the queen of a neighboring country, because this happened in Edinfell. And Edinfell is north of Angloheim. So I went over to Angloheim, mainly on a diplomatic mission. I think there was something to do with like economic reasons, probably something to do with lumber. Ferrying lumber and buying tea or something, I don't know. It was probably some kind of luxury thing that Ophelia really, really wanted. But there, I got curious, I got bored one night, so I went to the library. And in the library is where I found Queen Ophelia. And we kind of started talking and became kind of fast friends. And her notion of what it meant to being a ruler was way more inclined with what I felt was the right thing. And I just went back to Ophelia later with just a sense of like, stuff can be better and you can come with me to Angloheim and we can serve Queen Ophelia instead. But Ophelia wasn't up to that, and she got a bit upset, as she normally was. Very upset. Like, she got upset pretty quickly. But and she was calling Ophelia like the Mad Queen, because there has been a couple of Mad Ophelias, but Ophelia the Third is not like that. But I just went on like, no, she's fine. She's fine. It's a whole lot better than here. And then when I turned to look at Ophelia again, she was holding a knife. And then I just saw red. Like, there was just blood everywhere. And when I came to, I was on Moose's back, out in the forest. And I tried to patch up my face as best as I could. But, yeah. And I stayed in the forest for a bit, just foraging, surviving on my own. And then I just got kind of angry, right? There are two Ophies, one Ophelia and one Ophelia. But when we talk about Ophi, it is Ophelia. So yeah. Ophelia is always named only Ophelia, nothing else. Or Lady Ophelia. She's not a queen, so. Yeah, Ophelia is good, Ophelia is bad. Yeah, exactly. So when I gathered my strength again, I kind of went back. And I took all of my stuff. Ophelia the princess. And Ophelia because she's on my mind all the time. And no, Ophelia is the lady. She's only a lady. She's not a princess. Ophelia is the queen. I think she was a princess when I first met her though, but I don't know. But yeah, I went back. I took all of my things. I also took a horse that I had been training along. So that's how I got Lady. And then I went away to serve Queen Ophelia instead. And there I have been training as both a knight, but also kind of like a spy. Yeah. So I can do a lot of things. I have a lot of different work to do there. So yeah. Yeah, a wild lord. I mean, kind of. But yeah, that is my lore a bit quickly. I need to rest. Spy buttercut, yes. So you're a vagabond, that's been... Now, I am a royal knight. I serve under Ophelia. Ophelia higher in status, personality and coolness. Yeah, higher in absolutely everything. Yes, let's undock. What do I want to do today? Not sure. But we should probably check this one. And I feel like everybody has been telling me to go north. So maybe we should go north. There's no fish there. So. This has been not a good place. Not a good place at all. I'm gonna head back, get that thing repaired and dropped somewhere else, and then we're gonna go north. Do you also lead an army under Ophi? Technically knights could do that, I believe. Yeah, I do sometimes. And I mean, technically you guys are my cavalry, so... That's kind of what we do when we raid people. We are the cavalry. So yeah. And then you found a computer and started streaming. Yes! Yes. Let's see, dry dock. I need... Not dry dock. I regret all of my decisions. I need ship right. I need to repair stuff. And then while I'm at it, we can just sell the fish. I cannot sell the fish because he has barred his door. So, we undock. And this fish is probably gonna rot, but that is probably okay. I mean, I kind of want to drop this crab pot where it can do something more interesting. That is not an easy fish to fit. Can I even fit one more? I mean, maybe if I move this around. Maybe. The answer to that is no. The answer to that is yes. I need to find a place to sell this, though. That's steel point. That is not a village, though. That's just a lady. Maybe there's a village over here, though. We can try to go for that. I just realized that it said something when I dropped the thing. I probably should read that. So it directly, Sir Queen Ophelia, interesting. Yeah, kind of. I mean, Ophi kind of lets me do what I want, though. And I'm mainly over at Edinfell, which is just the neighboring country, so... It's kind of a both yes and no situation. Like, if Ophi wants me to do something, I'm gonna do it, but... I mainly follow my own orders, which is slightly weird, but it's kind of how we roll. So, what on earth is this? You pull up alongside a boat at anchor. There are signs of life on board, but nobody appears to greet you. Hello? Almost immediately, a small slot in the door snaps open. A pair of frantic eyes peer out at you. Who goes there? A fisherman? What do you want? Just checking. Do I seem okay? I'm very much not okay. I'm supposed to be delivering this package to Little Marrow, but I'm being stalked. A huge leviathan lurks in these deep waters. I've seen it. It hung in the water, its gaping mouth just below the boat. It would have swallowed this vessel whole if I hadn't bolted for the shallows. I'm not going any further into this accursed island chain. I could deliver it. You would? Well, that would work, I guess. The courier pushes a lumpy brown package through the door hole. It squelches slightly as you take it into your hands. Dark fluid all oozes from one corner. Right. Thank you, stranger. This is bound for the dock worker at Little Marrow. Why is that dock worker getting all of the weird, suspicious things? Except for the weird, suspicious things that I deliver to other people. But still? No, do what? What? Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. And we have Minecraft in the corner because I did a boo-boo. How's it doing? Not to scare you, but it follows. Don't trust the clear horizon. Watch out for the beast hiding in clear sight. Okay. No, I'm not supposed to be transporting live goods. Don't have the equipment for it, so just be careful with this thing, whatever it is. Here, why don't you take this too? Okay. Again, an item emerges from the door hole. This time a book is pushed through and thuds onto the deck below. You pick it up. I'll be on my way whenever the coast is clear. Safe travels. Okay. Let's read that. That is probably important. Yeah, I feel like we should do this right this instant. I don't think this is a thing. Where on earth am I? Okay. There we go. No, I see it. I see it. I'm not sure I want to turn my light on. I mean, I probably should. But I'm not sure I want to be seen, if that makes sense. There are rocks around though. I need my light. Okay, I think we're fine. And this is gonna be someone else's problem. How's the day treating you? Badly. A delivery, eh? Oh, it's a big one. Let me see. He takes the large package and examines it gently with his hands. He lifts it to one ear and listens for a while. He seems satisfied. Much appreciated, friend. Now, if you'll excuse me, wish me luck. He turns and hurries off down the dock without another word to you, or compensation. Okay, so that was slightly rude. Do I have anything more? I mean, this is not gonna stay fresh for long. Let's try and head back home and see if we can do stuff. This should be just straight on. Don't remember any rocks being in the way here. Okay. Okay, that was a rock. There's also scary, spooky noises down below, so... You know. Everything's fine. Probably. You battle? No, no battle. I don't like battle. Not on ocean anyway. How does the package fit through the door hole but take so much space on the boat? Let's not question the logistics of this game. Yeah. The laws of physics are optional. They are. It's one of those specific mod specs. That it is. The mods of weird physics. Why? The fish is gonna go bad, dude. Okay, I'm gonna do some research. Not that I know what we're gonna do research of. Yeah, I have no idea what we want. Okay, so we're not gonna research since I don't know what on earth we would like. I can't afford that because we can't sell our stuff. So I'm gonna go sleep. As a Fate fan, I always like to say, don't worry about it. Yeah. And that is a thing you can say for a multitude of reasons, funnily enough. We're gonna do research. Not sure what we're gonna do research off. Okay, sounds like my workplace right now. Yeah. Are you open yet? Blinding headache today. Did you come by yesterday? I don't recall. Anyway, what can I do for you? You can buy my stuff? That would be pleasant, thank you. I still can't afford the thing though. Is it where the music in the background reminds me of Fable? Maybe? I have no idea. I'm gonna undock. Where do I want to go today? I want to explore stuff. There's a cross there. There's a cross there. Let's go look on that little cross there. That could be interesting. I should apparently head to Gale Cliffs. But let's go for that little cross there. We also need to go do our crab pots. Crab pots are important. Okay, let's see this crab pot then. Does that have any interesting stuff on it? I would like interesting stuff. It does not have any interesting stuff on it. Okay, we're gonna pick that thing up. And then we're gonna actually look. Okay, so it tells me few. What? Huh. Hello. Ooh, plenty. Okay, so we can drop that here. Okay, these guys are pretty cool. That is not something that I expected. I don't want. I don't want mackerels. I have plenty of mackerels. Now. Or maybe I need to do this at night to get the weird stuff. Do I? I'm almost there. Maybe not. game is almost stressful. That little weird thing when you need to click like an insane amount is kind of stressful. Which is kind of interesting because this is meant to be a relaxing game when it's not full existential horror, you know? Okay. There we go. No. That way. Sure. Well, let's catch an orgathic. Yes! But no. No. Don't worry, those whales are the big Leviathan food. Oh no. I hope they're not, because that would mean that the Leviathan is, you know, insanely big. And now there's no fish. Interesting how that works. I'm gonna turn the light on because that makes the night less spooky spook. Vi är fantastiska män som vet hur en annan gör en brygga. Dum, dum. That's not a lot for that fish. Cabin. Pursuits. Oh yeah, return the belt buckle. Yeah, that we can do. Do I need to store something? Yeah, those can probably be there. Nah. Let's store them. I can just access that storage from absolutely anywhere, so that's fine. I hope. Maybe. Jeena, maybe. Yeah, I'm also really sore in one of my shoulders and I don't really know why. It's just sore and stiff. Then I did the same. Thank you. Light does make less light does make night less spooky. Weirdly difficult sentence until light shows you the spooky spook. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. And there we go. Because I do think that this is probably enough of this. Just gonna rest. And I have no idea how this game saves. And there we go. Save and quit. Yes. There we go. Gotta say a solid run for today's stream, not gonna lie. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I did not know what I was doing. Don't forget to hydrate and stretch once in a while. Don't support gamer. Yeah, don't support gamer posture. Yeah, I have better chair for posture now though. I used to have an old wooden chair. But did you save the save? I did not save the save. The horror! It might not have saved. Yeah, it's kind of funny though, but yeah. Yeah. I'm sure it's fine. Hopefully. I mean, I did save that I saved on Paper Mario and that still forgot that I saved, so. Yeah. I don't know if that's actually working. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a pleasure meeting you all. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye bye, ended. Have a lovely night's rest and have a lovely time, whatever time it is for you. And I hope to see you next time as well. Side note, I do enjoy the accent. Thank you. I feel like my accent is weird. I don't think it's like heavily accent like broken, but I don't know. People either think that I'm from Great Britain, Scotland, or Russia. So yeah. That's it. The horror, I mean, it is a horror game after all. Yeah, that it is. That it is. Don't forget to prepare for tomorrow's test. Revise the what test? I do not have a test tomorrow. But yeah, if any of you guys have a test tomorrow, yes, do revise all of the notes thoroughly. I do, yes, do that message. I know you were from Europe, Ingo. Yeah, I am from Europe. I am from Europe. Not from any of those countries that I just talked about, though. Well, today was an awesome stream full of fun and panic. I even got a bingo. Yes! I am always happy to be here, also happy to see some new faces. I hope everyone feels welcome here. And now group hug. Yes! Group hug. Of course. Of course, group hug. All of the group hugs. Now we have a Jeena bingo. Yeah, we do have a Jeena bingo. It's in the Discord server. So you know, instead of the free part in the middle, there is a singing, because I usually sing at least once per stream. And if I don't, chat usually just posts random lyrics from songs that I know, and then I start singing. So she's a brave knight. So yes, very brave, exceptionally brave. Jeena being brave and playing a horror game. I think this is actually... I'm gonna say what... Blip. It's Lovecraftian. Lovecraftian means horror. So, horror game. It's a creepy game at the very least. But it was a fun stream as usual. Thank you, Jeena, and hope everyone has a lovely your current time of day. Yes. Personally, don't do Discord, so I sadly can't gamble my takes, even as a professional gambler. Sedge. I know. That do be very sedge. I mean, I probably can post the link in chat. I think. I don't know. Maybe I can't. But yeah. I am tired. I am eepy. So yeah. Lovecraft is when you understand the madness and its insanity that you can't even comprehend it. Yeah. I feel like when people talk about Lovecraftian things, it's more often than not, it's ocean spooky stuff, and therefore it's Lovecraftian. Like, I have played another Lovecraftian game, and that was just, yeah, that was also spooky stuff happened on an island, and then there were fish monsters. Yeah. Or maybe as a community post? Maybe. Yeah, maybe we can do a community post instead, because that way it would be probably be easier to find for more people. I feel like if I just post it in chat, it's gonna disappear in all of the other chats, you know? Lovecraft goes beyond the world. We have Yogg-Sothoth, the Great Dreamer. Yeah, we have a lot of different stuff in Lovecraftian horror. Community posts, let's go. Yes! Let's go! Community posts are amazing. I mean, campaign it, yeah, probably can do that as well. or have the link in video description. I probably can do that too. And gonna Laura animatic when well, to have an animatic, I need to have artists who actually know what they're doing. So I need to pay them. So yeah, I already have a big thing to buy for this channel, so that is not something that I probably should just pull out. So yeah. If it's just some artwork, then I might be able to do it on my own, but yeah. There we go. What's tomorrow? I don't know, honestly. Don't know. I just know stream is to happen tomorrow. And yeah. Right now I'm kind of taking stuff as it comes. We might do some horsey game, we might do some Pokemon. We're not gonna do Paper Mario, we're not gonna do Minecraft. That is basically all I know. I'm probably gonna continue on something at the very least. I'm just gonna workshop tomorrow's stream. Yeah. It's gonna be a bit of a rogue stream. Please do the platinum run. Yeah, we could definitely do a platinum run. Right now we have 3 Pokemon games going at the same time, so if I do platinum, it's probably gonna be after Legends Arceus. I don't feel like doing a Nuzlocke of platinum, and I don't think that game is well suited for a monotype run. And I kind of want to do a monotype run of Hoenn. I feel like that would be pretty fun. Because Hoenn doesn't have, why are we... Hello? There we go. Hoenn doesn't really have a grass type specialist, and I do enjoy my grass types. And my dragon types. So I kind of feel like doing a monotype grass type run would be kind of fun. And I feel like Hoenn would be a good region to do that. Because it's very tropical, and it's kind of insane. Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, Fire, monotype run. Yeah. You basically have 1 monkey and 5 fire horses. And if you want to be really crazy, you can do a bunny. Normal type bunny, but it punches with fire and therefore is probably okay. Legends Arceus is personally not a hit on my list because of the unholy leaks. You know, I actually avoided all of the leaks there. And the slacking one? There isn't a slacking, you know, Legends Arceus, is there? I don't know. Those leaks aren't actual lore and slacking isn't even the... Yeah, I was about to say, yeah. Most of Hoenn's dragons are legendary. Yeah, which is why we don't go with dragon type run there, because that would be interesting. But yeah, we instead go with a grass type run. Plus, it has Tropius. And I have not had Tropius on any of my teams, and I like Tropius. Tropius is very cool. And is way weaker than it ought to be. Okay? Tropius is a very cool Pokemon, and should be a whole lot stronger than it actually is. Why are people so caught up with the leaks? There's a reason they never got turned into actual lore. Yeah, there's that too. And like when you go with game development and stuff like that, you more often than not brainstorm. Like the more ideas you have, the better, because the more ideas you have, the higher the probability is that you're gonna get some really good one. So yeah, I love grass types. Yeah, grass types are real cool. I have loved grass types for a long time now. And like the first time I played Pixelmon on this channel, I accidentally just ended up with like the first 3 Pokemon that I got were grass types. Like the first 3. And then we just continued on with the grass types. Like that turned into an accidental monotype run. It wasn't meant to be, but it became a grass type run. Tropius is very cool. Tropius is very, very cool. But yeah, I'm gonna go sleepy sleep. Cobblemon grass type run when I don't know. And I do like a whole lot of other Pokemon except grass types. Like I do have some favorites that aren't grass types. And we have not done a randomizer. So yeah. And we do have a Nuzlocke that I also need to go back to, but that also needs a bit of a prep work. So that's also not for tomorrow. You go and have a nice rest, Jeena. I'm gonna try my best. I do have a kitty that's over there sleeping, so I'm gonna join her in sleeping. Yeah, time for good night is we send Jeena on another target. Yes! Well, yeah, bye everyone. I do hope you had a lovely time here, because I definitely had. Have a lovely rest of your day, night, morning, evening, whatever time it is for you guys. Do take care of yourself and of one another. And until I see you next time, bye bye. And group hug! I love the group hugs! Yes! Group hug!